Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, I'm outside the Etihad after City have drawn 2-2 against Spurs, and I'm here with...
My name's Gary. Yeah, today's game, I thought we were going to win that, to be honest, but at the very last minute, it just went to the VAR, didn't it? It's like going over to the bar for VAR. It's just absolutely dismal.
Going to the bar for VAR, there you go. What were your thoughts on it? Now, we've obviously seen it back, replayed on the screens here around the Etihad. What were your thoughts on it?
It's just absolutely disgusting, wasn't it? Because it would have been lovely to pick up 3 points today. Well, fair play to last week at West Ham when we picked it up. But, you know, I think it's just killing the game in so many ways. It's just, even when you're celebrating the goal, it just feels like I'm feeling absolutely angry after that result.
Well, I said to James before, was it clear and obvious?
Well, it was one of them, wasn't it? It was just absolutely appalling. We've just got to move on to next week now. But, like, against big teams like this, we need to be a bit more clinical. We need to be there.
So today, we start with Sergio. He got a goal. Gabby didn't start, even though he did fantastically well last week. Would you have started Gabby ahead of Sergio?
Put Aguero on, but I think Jesus and Aguero play so well together as a team. Even when I'm just on FIFA playing for City, I score just so many goals.
He needs to make sure he checks out Kiam's FIFA.
Love City, obviously, but, you know, I'm absolutely gutted with the result today, but I just need to think about next week's game now against Bournemouth. Hopefully we can score 3 or 4.
Well, listen, one last question. Are we going to win the league? And how many trophies are we going to win?
3 in a row. And you know what? I've been thinking we really need to win the Champions League, because that is something that we've not got on our list just yet. So hopefully we need to turn up against big matches like this. Even against Liverpool. It would be nice to beat Liverpool at Anfield.
There you go. That's another Man City fan.
Subscribe.
Absolutely. What are you going to say? Subscribe to Man City Fan TV.
Subscribe. Up the Blues.
There you go. Positivity at the Etihad. See you soon.
Andy.
Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, we're here after a 2-2 draw against Spurs. So I'm here with...
Michael.
Michael.
Callum.
What was that?
Callum.
Callum. So, what were your thoughts on today?
I think we outclassed Tottenham by far. First 20 minutes, really good football, and I just thought it was men against boys. Then a weird goal, like, you know, with Edison, it's kind of like a bit ski-whiff in his goal, wasn't he? And then 1-1, and then we get 2-1, and then back to men against boys. So I'm not too worried about it.
No, you're not. You're not worried?
Not at all. I think we'll still win the league easily. Don't want to sound overconfident, like,
No,
you know,
yeah,
but
yeah, of course.
yeah, I mean, Tottenham are a good team, but we were superior. I think, did we have 30 shots or something today?
Something ridiculous like. Is that the problem though? Because 30 shots and we get 2 goals, and we had last week where we had loads of shots. Same again. We got 5 goals, but we had loads of shots. And are we clinical, or is it just down to the fact that it's the start of the season?
It may be a bit of rust in us, you know what I mean? Like last week at West Ham 5-0, but we maybe should have been 10-0. Yeah, it's early doors, mate, but yeah, we'll be all right.
Okay, I'm going to ask you then, if you just come in a little bit. I'm going to ask you, what were your thoughts on the starting lineup with Gundogan in there?
I thought it was all right. He deserved a chance, but when I don't really think Mahrez should have come on later on. I think we should have just kept it as it was, and was it Bernardo? If he took off for him, I think we should have just kept Bernardo on, because when Mahrez came on, he just kind of killed the game a bit.
Yeah. Last week, Mahrez was absolutely superb. So, did he really deserve to be dropped?
Possibly not. I suppose you could argue that point. Yeah.
That's the problem we've got with this team. I mean, the squad is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
We've heard Mourinho go, well, City's B team could beat anyone in the Premier League and possibly Europe. But today, VAR just overtook again. And I know last week we had we had some go against us, some that actually went for us. What were your thoughts on today? Looking it back on camera with Laporte, it seemed to skim off his elbow. What were your thoughts today? I don't know whether you've seen it back.
Yeah, I've seen it back. I just think it's part of the game. You know, he kind of goes in. I don't know whether it's killing the game, to be fair. I know we've all asked for it,
Yeah.
but now I don't know, because you've got to challenge in the air, and if it skims off, I mean, who's sending it up for VAR, that? Because, like, Tottenham players aren't...
Well, this is my point, is I thought things like that have got to be clear and obvious.
Yeah. Well, Tottenham players aren't saying, you know, he's handballed it, so...
Shake my soul, it's a whale, oh, the Shetland
So who's sending up to VAR, though? You've got to give it...
A VAR taking over, if you just come in a bit.
Sorry.
A VAR actually taking over this, rather than the ref going, I'm not sure about that. Or are they... I don't know, because I'm even really confused now.
We need to know who sent it up to VAR, because the ref doesn't know he's handballed it. The fans don't know.
I don't know.
The Tottenham players don't know. The City players don't know. So who's sent that up to VAR?
Yeah.
It was deja vu with the Champions League semi, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But the difference being is, like I spoke to other fans, is the difference being is that with Llorente's, VAR didn't get the angle that showed where it was a clear. Now suddenly today they've got a very clear angle of a very similar event. So why all of a sudden last season? And I'm not complaining about it, but I'm just saying, why did VAR last season get or didn't get those perfect angles for the handball, or came off his elbow with Llorente, but today they're giving something that skimmed off the elbow of Laporte? Well, I mean, what are your thoughts?
Corruption.
Corruption. Oh, we've got corruption. There we go.
I'm all for it, but if we don't want it spoiling the game, because it's going to put people off. It is.
Well, it's going to be a talking point, isn't it? I think if we get the right decisions, I don't think anybody would disagree with, getting the right decisions in a game. But I think there's a crossover with fans where they're turning around and going, well, hold on a minute, I thought it's supposed to be clear and obvious, and is it not this? And who is calling this? And we don't know who is calling for what, because today that didn't look clear and obvious.
Well, it goes with the old cliche, doesn't it? You'll get your calls, you won't get your calls. But Champions League, Llorente, as you say, and then the Sterling goal today, like the goal at West Ham. I mean, I know we got a bit back maybe with the penalty. With Fabianski off the line, but
I mean, I'm happy to take last week because it was a bit of give and take. It was a bit of this, and it was all to do with offside. But today, this brushing off the elbow is.
Well, do you think about it if Tottenham win the league now by?
Well, I mean, it's one of them. I mean, I'm actually I'm in favour of VAR. I'll be honest with you,
I am.
Because then we get rid of all this crap from fans about, you got decisions here. But what I don't understand with these decisions, if it's clear and offside and they want to say an armpit, a shoulder, whatever, fine, absolutely fine with that. But with this decision today, I'm looking at it going, what, really? That is clear and obvious? Immediately by the referee. Is that clear and obvious error by the ref when VAR looks at it and we've seen it here, right outside in the stadium, and going, really? It's just brushed off his elbow.
We just need one answer. Who sent that decision up
Exactly,
to VAR?
Exactly.
The ref doesn't look like he does.
No.
So it's
Exactly.
Who's the person?
And that's my...
Is it Platini? Is it Blatter?
I don't know.
Are they watching from? Sorry, I'm trying to be funny there. But
No. But you're absolutely right in respect of. I mean, how does it go up there for something that the ref doesn't see? We see it, and I know we might be biased and look at it and go, well, I mean, it's brushed his elbow. Is that clear and obvious to send it upstairs? For me, no. And I'm all for VAR. But today, I think it's wrong. But anyway, last question to you before you go. How many trophies this season?
All four.
All four?
All four.
Still positive?
I'm going to go for 3. FA Cup, Champions League and the Premier League. We'll give the League Cup up. We'll lose to Liverpool on penalties in the semi-final.
And then they'll celebrate it like it's Champions League again.
Yeah, well, there you go. Listen, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. We're outside the Etihad. Guys, have a safe trip home. Take care. All the best, guys.